What is up, guys? My name is Chris and this is another video with HomeZoom 5. Today taking a look at the latest PlayStation 4 official firmware update version 1.70. So the latest update is implemented onto the PlayStation now. You can actually download that across the PSN. And there have been a few really good features added into the PlayStation since this update. So the first one that we're going to take a look at is the Share Factory. Now this has been shown off a little bit on the PlayStation YouTube channel, sorry. But if you go to the Share Factory, this application is simply a way to edit the clips that you've recorded using the share button and render them into a video. And you can then export that video onto your PS4 in, I guess, the project that you would like it to be. So you've got different transitions or themes you can select from here. We'll just go PlayStation 4 theme as an example. And from there you can pick the different clips that you've recorded on your PS4 that you'd like to use in the video. Now, once you've added in some of your clips to the timeline and all that, you can then add things like transitions from the top here. You can also add post-commentary with just audio, or you can also use the PS4 camera, which is a nice little feature. So for anybody who doesn't have a platform that's good for editing, if they've got a computer that's not too powerful, or if they just like to try out this and, I guess, see what the quality of the video is like, then this is also a very viable option. So it's good to see that they're accommodating for anybody who wants to make content on their PS4 that doesn't have the other hardware capable of doing so. If we jump out of this application, though, I won't go into that with too much detail. The next feature that we'll move on to is the capture gallery. So anything that you make in the Share Factory will get exported down to the capture gallery as far as I know. This little tab here is actually a shortcut to all of the screenshots and videos that you've saved on the PlayStation, but if you wanted to get to it previously, you had to go all the way through to settings and then system storage and capture gallery. Now, it's not the most timely process getting there, but it was a little frustrating having to do it every time. So having that little shortcut there is just very helpful and nice and easy to get access to all that content. One of the other features that has been added in and is very welcome is the fact that you can export these clips now to a USB. So if you go and hit the options button and go up to copy to USB storage device, if you've got anything that's an external storage device plugged into your USB port, you can copy it to there. You can then use this for if you wanted to, I guess, edit a picture to put on Instagram or something, or if you just want to use some clips from your PlayStation 4 directly from the console, nice and raw, then that's the way to do it. This wasn't there before, obviously, so for anybody who wants those clips and doesn't have a PVR, this is the perfect way to get the clips that you're looking for. The next piece of content that's been added in, or the next, I guess, option that you can change is the controller's brightness LED. So the actual LED or the light bar on the front of the controller can now be changed. If you go to adjust devices after pressing down or holding the PS4 home button, you can now go down to the brightness of DualShock 4 light bar and you can change that to bright, which is the standard and the default, otherwise medium and dim. Now, dim isn't incredibly, I guess it's not turned off. There's no option to turn that light off completely. But dim is not very noticeable, so it is incredibly subtle. I've used this with the lights in my room completely off, and I can only see a very light ambient glow on the on my table in front of me. I still kind of like that. I like to see the light, I guess, shining on something else. So games like Infamous, where it changes with your karmic streaks and all that, and Killzone, when you're playing that and you get damaged and you see the light turn, I guess, a stronger red. I still find the light helpful, but having that turned down may actually save the battery on the controller a bit more. I haven't had this update long enough to actually test the battery life, but I know a lot of people have complained about it, so it's good to see that option there to, I suppose, accommodate for a lot of the PS4 users' wishes. Two of the probably less used features on the PlayStation that I would have a guess at are the fact that HD streams can now be performed on Ustream and Twitch. So for those who can accommodate for those whose internet, will accommodate for full HD streaming, that is actually a feature now. I haven't got anything here to demonstrate a live stream on, but if your internet is capable of it, Australia, pretty much no one can do that because our internet sucks ass. But if you're paying out the nose for ridiculously good internet in Australia, or you're just anywhere else in the world that has a good internet, then that is something you can take advantage of, which is pretty sweet. With these streams, you can also now save those broadcasts. They will be archived on the website of the streaming platform of your choice, I think. So if you're streaming on Twitch, it's archived there. Ustream will be archived on that page. There's no extra streaming kind of platforms on here at the moment. I'm hoping that they bring a YouTube streaming platform onto here, because that'd be really cool, and I use YouTube a lot more than Twitch. The last feature that we're going to look at isn't something built into the PS4 and is more something to do with the PlayStation mobile application. So if you've got an Android or an iOS device and you've downloaded the app, you can actually now upload your own photo or your own custom photo to the front of your PSN profile, and you can also edit your name. So without having to be tied onto the Facebook kind of link with all of that, where it actually gives you your real username and links your picture, you can actually upload your own custom one. So you can see now I've got Chris Holmes in 5 and my Holmes in 5 logo or my picture on the front there. So that's what I'd much prefer. I still hate my username on my PSN ID. I wish I could change that, and I really hope they implement that soon. But it's nice to see that you can customize that now without having to be linked up to Facebook nonstop. So nice little feature there. Make sure you update the app on your phone before trying to do so. Otherwise, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting there. I hope you like this kind of overview of the firmware. I'm not going into each little one in too much detail, but if you'd like to check out the Share Factory with a bit more detail and seeing exactly how it works properly, PlayStation on their YouTube channel have uploaded like an overview and a hands-on of the actual application, how it all works. So that can be found over at the PlayStation, I think it's PlayStation America's YouTube channel, quite possibly. I may put the link down in the description if you want to check that out, so hit that up. Until the next video, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and this has been another video with Holmes in 5. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all the cool stuff, and feel free to check out everything Holmes in 5 down in the description below. This has been another video with Holmes in 5. Bye-bye!